Hello and welcome to TotoTCG. You are here with me, Matthew, and we are back here with another Pokemon video. Of course, we are now going to be talking about some new GXs. Now, these GXs in particular will be coming out in our Dragon Majesty set. Now, we've already covered two of these GXs, which I thought was going to come out in our previous set, which was Celestial Storm. They've then taken those and they've dumped them in Dragon Majesty, which is pretty cool because it sort of bulks out the set, gives us more stuff to collect, and it sort of splits up from having what could have been like 13 or so GXs to now 6 in this set, I believe. So, what GX are we talking about? Well, if you can't tell by the background, it is a fire type, but we have got this guy right here, which I don't know a lot about. I think this was a Gen 6, maybe 5 or 6. I think so, I'm not too sure. I know it's a legendary, but it's Reshiram GX. So we're going to be getting a fire-type Reshiram. I'm guessing it is already a fire type. They haven't just changed it because it's a different type. It must be just fire. It looks pretty cool. Definitely looks very, very nice. So, of course, it is a fire type with a HP of 180, which is pretty nice for a basic. It is pretty cool. Definitely take that. Of course, it is a basic as well, so that is all good. So, because this set was revealed probably about 5 or 6 months ago, and we're now going to be getting it in about 2 or 3 weeks, hopefully. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Obviously, the Dragon Majesty set that we're going to be getting is going to be very much like Shining Legends and Generations. Whereas it's going to be in products, you open it and you hope that you get something in there. So fingers crossed. Hopefully it's going to be like 2 holos per pack like Shining Legends. There's a lot of stuff to get in this set that is in the rare category, like rares and GXs especially now. This has got a lot more GXs than the Shining Legends set. So that's pretty cool. So, let's have a little look at the Full Art and Rainbow Rare. So the Full Art, bang, there it is. Looks. I think I definitely prefer this over the normal artwork. I don't know why. It looks amazing. It just has this stance. There's no fire or anything to it. Obviously, it is the fire element, but there's no fire around it or anything like that. So it's rather interesting. I really do like it. And of course the Rainbow Rare is going to look like that. There it is right there. Very, very nice indeed. Love the look of this Pokemon. It looks really nice. So let's crack on with the moves. Let's see what the moves it's got. So, what is the first one? Well, we've got Flame Charge for 1 colourless. Not bad. Search your deck for 2 basic fire energy cards and attach them to your Pokemon. Oh, sorry, to this Pokemon. Then shuffle your deck. So, you're already starting to power this thing up. Now, bearing in mind, I don't think this thing relies on having energy on it constantly. As long as it has that energy, it can do the attacks. But there are a few things which could work with this Kukui. No, not Kukui. Kiawe. What am I on about? Kiawe. Kiawe could work really nicely with this thing. But the fact that it can actually sort of help itself here. I mean, if you can get this turn 1 and an energy, which, to be honest, isn't hard, because you could either Cynthia somehow. There's always some way of getting a Pokemon out with an energy on it to actually do this. Now, obviously, if you're going first, you can't use that attack. It's probably not the best attack to use on your second attack, because you're putting 3 it'll have 3 energies on it. It could be open to getting some damage done to it. So, there is that. But it's a nice way of charging it up, and it's pretty cool. It's just, for a colourless. It's pretty nice. So moving on, let's have a little look. We've got Scorching Pillar. Or what does Scorching Pillar do? Well, it's 3 fire and 1 colourless. So it does 110 damage and your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned. This could be very nice with the Stadium that is coming out in this set as well. We'll get into that when we get to the what works section. But it could be pretty cool. I like when they sort of get the burn on. Obviously, you normally would flip to see if you got burned still. With Poison, you either have to evolve or get out of there. Get out of the active, at least. So with burn, you have to flip, see if you're burned. But through turns, it's 20 damage for burn. So, I mean, that's pretty interesting. So you're basically doing 130 damage there with a choice band 160. I'm only thinking because of the burn. But there is something that could definitely help that burn stay on the Pokemon. So, let's have a little look at that GX. So we have Vermilion GX. That's how it reads. Exactly the same cost as the previous attack. What does it do? 180 damage. You may attach up to 5 fire energies from your hand to your Pokemon in any way you like. So they have to be in your hand. You have to have 5. You can attach 4, 3, 2, or 1. But it's allowing you to attach energy, so you can definitely start. So maybe you use this, you GX, you do the 180 with the choice band 210, you're knocking out a load of stuff. A load of stuff. Zoroark GX, for example. So you do that, happy days. Say you have another Reshiram on the bench, you have 4 energies in hand, plonk them all on there. This thing's maybe looking a bit weak, you're ready to just crack on with the other one. Yes, it's doing 110. With the burn 130, with a choice band 160, it's looking pretty cool. It is definitely looking very, very nice indeed. It's pretty interesting. I think it could be really, really nice. So let's have a little look at the other little bits and bobs on the card. Of course, we have the inevitable thing of, because it's a GX, if it does get knocked out, your opponent takes 2 prize cards. So there we go. It does not have a weakness to grass. What the heck is this? What's going on? It's got a weakness to flipping water. I'm sorry, my editing skills are poo. Weakness to water. I'm supposed to say water. Resistance to nothing, and of course a retreat of 2. So it's not bad. Water is, well, I don't know. Water's got a pretty good sort of spot. I mean, there's a few cards that definitely are helping it. Aqua Patch, Brooklet Hill, you got Lapras, we've got Volcanion Prism, we've got Swampert. We're going to be getting a new GX, which is a water type in this set. I won't spoil it, but it will be coming up in the next video. So yeah, there's a lot of water stuff to look out for, but fire could see an increase because this set does have a few fire interesting Pokemon. So there we go. Let's have a little look at what works. So starting off, of course, we do have Ho-Oh GX, which is a really good way of charging this up with the GX. You get that on the Phoenix Burn is ready to go. Of course, the Eternal Flame GX thing won't be able to work, but at least you can then do some decent damage with Ho-Oh, and plus it's weak to electric, which at the moment isn't really that big. Possibly in our next set in Lost Thunder, we might be able to see a little bit more. We've also got this. Now this is Weller Volcano, and this is a stadium card. Now this basically allows the Pokemon to stay burned between turns. There's no flipping. Obviously, if you did have a Field Blower, the thing is, if your turn starts, normally you flip the coin then. So you can't Field Blower and then flip the coin. It's got to be flip the coin, draw for turn, I've got the Field Blower it away, happy days. It takes the damage, but you can't Field Blower until your next turn. So you're still open to that. So it's a really good stadium, I think, for fire types that can burn, or anything that can burn. This could be very interesting. Definitely keeps the burn going on the board, and burn is so annoying. You know, poison is 10, burn is 20 though, which is insane. Absolutely insane. So a very good card there to think about. We've got Salazzle GX. A very interesting GX. Never given this deck a go. I really would like to. I'm just waiting for a few things to happen with the fire stuff, and then I'd be happy to sort of give Salazzle a go. But the fact that all of the moves work very nicely, the Diabolical Claws is to do with the prize cards being taken. You do 50 for everyone that's being taken. Queen Haze GX, you discard all energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. That's not bad. Heat Blast for 110, but everything on that Pokemon is just 2 fire. I love it. I think that's really, really cool. We've also got TotoTCG GX with an absolutely amazing GX attack, but it's also got some very, very interesting attacks as well. That Shell Trap, very annoying indeed. Very, very annoying. But very nice to possibly think about using that within this. We got Kiawe, of course. Search your deck for 4 fire energy cards. Bang! Straight away, Reshiram is ready to go. next turn. Yes, it is open to possible Lele coming forward and being like, haha, you've got energy on you, let's take some damage off you. So that can be quite annoying, but it's a good way of speeding up fire, so I definitely like it. We've also got Blaziken GX, which came out in Celestial Storm. Could be an interesting one. It's a pretty interesting one. You do need a lot of fire to keep it going, so maybe using that GX to get your fire on there, especially with that 210 attack, that could be pretty interesting indeed. Very, very cool. And seeing as Reshiram is just a basic, it's pretty cool. You're not having to like evolve up the Reshiram and also the Blaziken. You can have the Reshiram ready, get your Blaziken sort of starting to go. It could be just a Torchic. You put the 4 fire energies on it, happy days, it's ready to go. There it is. Very nice. Right, we've also got Macargo GX, which will be coming out in our Lost Thunder set. We've done a video on this quite a while ago, but it's a very, very interesting attacker. Attacker and also draw support as well. Now, there's a little baby one which actually came out within the Celestial Storm set, which allows you to search your deck for 1 card. This thing, the ability itself, allows you to draw the card from the top of your deck. If it's an energy, place it on this Pokemon. Ta-da! You use the baby one, use the ability. You use the big one, you get the energy. Happy days. It all works. Very, very cool. Could be a very nice one. Although I do like how some fire types do have different weaknesses. With all of these fire types except for Ho-Oh, they are weak to water. Of course, you could use a weakness policy, but you don't really want to be using your deck up with that. But yeah, pretty cool. Some nice things there to think about. I definitely think Well Volcano, if it's got burn on it, happy days. Kiawe, very quick. Ho-Oh, really good one. And a few others there just to think about. So let's finish it off with, of course, the Guess the GX answer. Now this, the actual GX which you're going to see here, I did a video on Fairy Rise, which came out about 1 or 2 weeks ago. It was literally on the day of release of Celestial Storm in Japan. That was out. That came out. I did like a little thing showing off a few cards. We still have to see the GXs for that, so definitely bear in mind they are still to come. But let's have a little look at the GX answer. So I gave you that picture right there in the Fairy Rise one. And of course it was Rayquaza GX, the full art. It is the Japanese one. But that card is now out. We don't have that full art just yet. We do have 2 normals, which I guess is pretty cool. I still would love, I've seen it, but I haven't played against a Rayquaza GX deck. I definitely would like to see one, so that's pretty cool. And then, of course, let's have a little look at Guess the GX for this one. So we have that picture right there. There it is bigger. And there it is bigger. Let me know what the GX is for that one. A very nice holiday-themed one there. Out in the sun, you go down to a certain place. You might have an ice cream or something. You would normally build one of these. But there's your hints there. That's probably giving it completely away, if not the picture has. However, let me know in the comments below your thoughts on Reshiram GX. I think it could be pretty interesting. It could be a nice little tech/attacker to go in any fire deck. Very nice to help speed up the energies. Very good attacker. The fact that it has burn as well, I love. And with Weller Volcano coming out in this set as well, that's going to be insane as well. So yeah, there we go. So apart from that, I'm going to leave it here for this video. If you guys have enjoyed, then make sure to hit that subscribe button below. And apart from that, I will leave it here, and I'll see you guys in the next video.